Time for our Sunday check-in. Joining us now, Jasna Burza is here in the studio to talk about Leonardo da Vinci. Now, there's a very important reason that you want us to kind of think about him and his world. Why is that?
Absolutely. A, I have been studying Leonardo da Vinci, but B, he was just the ultimate mathematician, painter, a true Renaissance man, an artist, a botanist, anatomist. And in the mere 70 years of his life, he has achieved so much in his life, and he truly was a genius. And there's an incredible book called How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. 25 years ago, it came out. Michael Gelb is the author, and it is to this day one of the most incredible books to read. And it's about principles that Leonardo da Vinci applied in his own life that we all can. And Michael Gelb concluded that genius is not born, it's made. So that means that we can be more.
We all have a chance, huh?
We sure do.
And this all starts with curiosity, right?
Yes, and in Italian, Michael Gelb says it way better than I can. Curiosità, which is that Leonardo da Vinci was relentlessly curious. He would always ask about why is the sky blue? Why do fish swim faster in the water than the birds fly in the sky? Really, these odd questions that allowed him to innovate and produce incredible insights into a human mind. And one of the things about, through the curiosity, he always suggested about carrying a black notebook. He was really always looking, observing, and writing down and asking himself questions. So the way we can apply Leonardo da Vinci and our genius is there's a beautiful exercise in the book that talks about write 100 questions that come to mind. First 100 questions that come to mind. So I did this with my 9-year-old. And this is his little notebook. Some of the questions are like, what happens if you mix plastic and metal? What furniture does the temperature has to be to make glass? How is plastic made? Or who invented pencils? How strong is the force of gravity? My son is a genius of his own, but some of these questions are really, really fascinating. Who ate the first food?
But getting your mind going.
Getting your mind going.
And just jotting things down, thinking in different directions.
Absolutely, but we can do this for our own self. Like, why is this? Why am I noticing this particular trend? What is happening? What happens if I connect this color with this music? So really being curious.
Okay, and then you also talk about going up in smoke here.
Yes, there's a beautiful principle called sfumato. Sfumato means going up in smoke, and it is that haziness of the paintings at the time. So Mona Lisa has that hazy look to it. It's called sfumato. And sfumato is the level of ambiguity. There's something there we can't quite put our finger on, right? Mona Lisa is ambiguous herself, the painting is. So the principle that Michael Gelb talked about at length is living with ambiguity, more important than ever right now in these times. Let's explore anxiety and sit with it. What color is my anxiety? If my anxiety were to be a piece of music, what music would it be? And just kind of sitting with it, because we don't have the certainty. And all of the geniuses throughout centuries really knew how to do well with ambiguity, not knowing what to do next or where to go.
Oh yes, and we kind of freak out, right? Like the pandemic, it just caused a lot of anxiety. I love those tips right there. What about our senses? How do our senses come into play with this?
The refining of senses is out of these 7 principles. Is the third principle called sensazione, and it's just, I love saying in Italian, it just makes me feel like I'm closer to Leonardo da Vinci. But it's about really feeling, and Leonardo da Vinci said that most people hear or listen without hearing, and they eat without tasting, and they touch without feeling, and it was like we go through life without really being present. So being exposed to all of the senses. For example, we could blindfold you, Susan Elizabeth, and have some beautiful chocolates here right in front of you, and you say, this is a white truffle, this is a dark chocolate. And also really pairing it even with maybe some of the drinks, and without knowing, exploring all of your senses. Recently, I heard Michael Gelb talk about him and his wife sitting down, being blindfolded, eating chocolates, and they were tasting wine, and they were listening listening to the opera music. His wife is a beautiful opera singer. So it's a way to really, really extract that genius and stay present and really see how what shows up in this incredible mind of ours.
I love that. I love that. So you say there is a genius within all of us.
Genius is made, not born.
Oh, I love it. Great takeaway. Thank you so much, Jasna. We'll see you next week.